Good afternoon, football fans, and welcome back to CFRC at the Lang. I'm Jesse Bell, and I'm joined today by wide receiver number 8 for the Gales, Matt Camillo. Matt, thank you for joining me.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Anytime. Matt, let's talk about your journey to Queens. You played your high school ball at Sir Allan McNabb, a prestigious program in the Hamilton area. A lot of great football schools out in that region.
Yep.
My question is, why did you choose Queens over some of the other programs maybe a little bit closer to home?
Yeah, for sure. Why I ultimately chose to head east and come to Queens is because, back in 2021, 22, when I was being recruited here on those calls with Coach Nez and Coach Schneider, I could tell right away something special was happening at Queens. The program just came off a Yates Cup appearance, and the culture that they were building here and that they were facilitating here is something that I wanted to be a part of, and I wanted to be a part of big-time football, which is played right here at Richardson.
Matt, the first time I became aware of your contributions to the team is actually the Gold Game a few years back, which inter-team scrimmage usually takes place at the end of the football season.
Yep.
Why is the Gold Game such an integral part of the Queens football calendar?
Yeah, the Gold Game is definitely an important event, and a little bit of what you just referenced there. You were able to come out and you just referenced my first year Gold Game. The Gold Game is a great opportunity for young guys to go out there and make a name for themselves. And, we're out here lifting, running, training, practicing all throughout the winter and spring. And the Gold Game comes right at the end of that. And it's a great way to kind of cap everything off in a game-like experience, in a game-like atmosphere where you're able to go out there and, like I said, make a name for yourself. So the Gold Game is very important. For many reasons, just to go out there and make plays as a young guy or whatever the case may be, and to just get the community out and see the boys ball out.
Matt, you scored your first 2 career touchdowns this season, both in explosive fashion. The first one was actually in the season opener on the road, hostile territory against Windsor, late first quarter. Walk me through what you recall of that play.
100%. Windsor, great opponent. We got a lot of respect for them. We had 3 receivers to the boundary. It was myself, Nate Falcone, and Nico Cuomo. Nico's skating down the line. I had a seam route. Falcone's running up the sideline. Great protection. Reek delivered a great ball. Strike basically beat the corner that was falling in, and the safety that was also trying to come in and make a play. I remember when I scored that, I'm after I got in, I'm looking around, making sure there's no flags. I don't want to celebrate, prematurely or anything like that. But, it just came down to Coach Nez calling a great play and all 12 guys on the field doing their job. It's definitely not just 1 or 2 guys when you see a touchdown happen. It's not 1 or 2 guys that make it happen. It's all 12 guys that were able to come in, do their job, and it worked out in that play for sure. And it was very special.
I want to talk about closer to the end of the season now, though, because the second big touchdown you scored this year, also against elite competition, the Laurier Golden Hawks, and this was an incredible ball from Anthony Leo.
Yep.
Walk me through what you recall about this long touchdown against the Laurier Golden Hawks.
Yeah, for sure. As you mentioned, Laurier, another great team. We got a lot of respect for them. And, it was me and Nico in the boundary. Nico was skating down the line out of post route. Was able to get a little separation from the boundary half. Falcone had a dig route from the field side. Safety bit down on it a bit. Protection was there. Again, like all 12 guys doing their job. Protection's there. Leo stepped back, saw me pop open, delivered a great ball over the middle, and it was a product, 12 guys doing their job, and we were able to get 6 from it. So very special moment, especially just it was my first game coming back off of an ankle injury as well. So to be able to come in and to contribute to the team like that, it was awesome. So it was a very, very special moment for sure.